Today is the best tasting tomato contest, and participants are supposed to bring in 2 tomatoes, one to cut, one to show if they win. There is a first and second prize. The judges base solely on taste, so they don't know what variety it is or who brought it in. It's kind of secretive the way we do it.
People don't have, the tomatoes don't ripen as quickly, and so we're not probably getting the same varieties of tomato as what we get in a better summer.
I use my wine tasting technique when I do it. I don't know what these guys look for exactly.
We all have different techniques.
And we all have things that we like best, but I think one of the things that's most important is I always check the aroma, and there's a ripeness and a little bit of, it should smell a little bright and have a little bit of funkiness to it at the same time. But I don't personally like tomatoes that are very sweet. I think they have to have some acid.
I'm looking for a nice texture. It can't be mealy, and I'm looking for a kind of a very solid tomato flavor. To me, I only get that when it hits my tongue. So I don't do a lot of the smelling or that sort of thing. But that's what I'm looking for. It's just, I want that burst of tomato flavor.
Let it stay in your mouth a little bit to see if a tomato taste develops. And if it doesn't, I kind of throw it out. I don't like anything mushy. It does have to have some texture to it. Juicy, either way is okay, but I like that. Instant it hits your tongue, piece of tomato.
We split the tomatoes up against the 3 judges, so they don't have to taste all. Right now we have all 22 tomatoes at one time.
This year, for most tomato growers, has been almost a desperate situation. There have been very few good tomatoes, and they're taking a long time to ripen. So we were very concerned we might not have the number of entries we needed to find even a decent tomato. And the fact that we found one that we all agreed was the best is a good thing.
In a cool summer like this, it's harder to get tomatoes in the ground because it's cool and wet, so that puts it back a little bit. Then you have no heat to ripen what you've got. And a lot of the heirloom varieties, especially the bigger ones, need a little bit longer season sometimes and lots of heat, and we haven't had that.
I am an heirloom fanatic. That's really most of what I plant, trying different ones each year, so it did my heart good to see an heirloom win. I think this is probably the first time in 3 years that's occurred. The next time I would like to see someone bring bacon so that when we're done with the contest, we can enjoy the bacon with the tomato taste. I would appreciate that.